military stories about his family name, Grandpa's old medals, and an old soldier's pain. His dad said, son, it's the path we choose for God and country, for the red, white, and blue. So he enlisted and kissed his girl goodbye as he boarded that flight headed to Fort Benning, Georgia. He turned to his parents and vowed, I'll make our family proud. For God and country, that's what he believed. With a heart full of pride and a pocket full of dreams, somewhere in the dust where the hot winds blow, it became about the brothers he'd soon come to know. The sun wasn't up when the day began. Drill sergeant barking, make soldiers out of those men. Blisters and miles carved into his feet. Learned real fast how to handle the heat. All doubt he had was lifting those cattle trucks. Every lesson learned came with a little hurt. They broke him down till there was nothing left, and built him back stronger than he'd ever been, yeah. For God and country, that's what he believed. With a heart full of pride, with a blue cord on his sleeve. Graduated basic, now he's standing tall in the ranks, in his new company. Grunts trained hard all week till their bodies gave in, then raised a little hell with his newfound friends. Cheap beer, loud laughs, living fast and free. Just a bunch of young boys finding who they'll be. From the fights to the jokes to the cadence they sang, there was something about that bond you just can't explain. Yeah, they came from nowhere, but they all belonged in that wild little world where they all grew strong. For God and country, that's what he believed. With a heart full of pride in the infantry, where the dust and the hot winds blow, it became about the soldiers he'd never let go. Yeah, started with duty, but it all changed to the brothers beside him in the fire and pain. Then the day came where it all got real, where the weight of the world you could almost feel. To him it wasn't about flags or the stories he'd been told. It was about all the brothers he trusted with his own damn life. Through the fire and chaos, through the screams and the smoke, he stood his ground with all his battle buddies by his side. 'Cause in the jaws of battle you don't fight for glory when it's life or death. You fight for the brothers to your right and left. For God and country, that's what he believed. With a heart full of pride and a pocket full of new dreams, somewhere in the dust where the hot winds blow, the bonds of a brotherhood was all he knew. Years later, they meet every year in some old bar, tell old stories, laugh and crack jokes about who they are now. Raise a glass high to the ones they lost and the lines they held at any cost. Yeah, time moves on, but one thing remains, that brotherhood never fades away. He found his forever in that 11 Bravo name. That brotherhood don't ever fade. From the boy left home to the man he became, bled. Yeah, it started with duty, but it all came true in the brotherhood he found in the red, white,